Hi, this is a review on the book Louise, the Big Cheese, and the La-Di-Da Shoes. I thought this was a neat children's book because it's full of imagination. The character, Louise, is really interested in fashion and she wants to get some special tappy black patent leather shoes to wear to school because she thinks it'll make her feel fancy and she'll be like a princess. So the book just goes into how she tries to borrow the shoes from her sister, and her dog is her little sidekick, and the dog's giving his opinion on the shoes she has right now and how he doesn't like them. Um, so her older sister says, you can't borrow the shoes. And then she talks to her best friend about her big dreams to move to Paris and to be a queen and wear La-Di-Da shoes and be important and have a castle. And she takes her mom to the store. Her mom says it's time to get new shoes, so they go to the store and she tries to talk her mom into getting the shoes, and her mom said that those shoes aren't practical and gets her another pair of brown shoes with squeaky soles that she really doesn't like. Then she begs for the shoes though, and her mom says, no, you're just going to get the normal shoes. So her and the dog talk about it in the car. The dog tells her how she's going to be a hermit, and let's see, she says she's never going to go to any parties because she doesn't have good shoes. And the dog said, yeah, you'll probably be a hermit. And she said, what's a hermit? He says, a hermit sits all alone in a crummy cave and eats worms. Most of them wear brown laced shoes like you're wearing. So the book has a lot of humor in it. I really like the illustrations too. They're very vibrant, and if you were in a classroom, it would definitely get the attention of especially the girls with all the pink that they use in here. So she talks about if she did live in the cave, what she would do to dress it up and make it as la-ti-da as she could. Then, let's see. Oh, then she goes to school the next day after getting those brown shoes, and another girl at school who's not really a friend of hers says, or no, excuse me, that's her best friend, got the shoes that she wanted and was showing them off and being fancy, and Louise was really jealous. The girl's name's Fern. And so Louise imagines how Fern's so popular now because she has the shoes. None of these things are really happening, but it's just all Louise's perception of what's going on. And then the little girl does get to have a fashion show. The teacher lets her have a fashion show. She gets more attention. So that is happening. But it's not as big and arrogant and fabulous as Louise thinks it is. She's going overboard in her head with it. And then they paint pictures and do a lot of the things that Louise had imagined in her dreams about if she had the La-Ti-Da shoes, what she would do. Kind of, she had shared these secrets with her girlfriend, and now her girlfriend's living some of these things out. So Louise is getting really mad. Now they start arguing. They get in trouble. They get in timeout. And then it's time to go home finally. And Fern says she can't walk home. And when Louise asks her why, she says, well, because I have blisters on my feet from wearing these shoes all day. And it shows a picture of her feet are really blistered up. And Louise says, well, how about if I wear the shoes for you? And then you can wear my brown shoes and my comfortable brown shoes. So she said, okay. And so they walk home. And then Louise takes care of her, makes her some tea, gets her a pillow, and then they trade shoes back, and Louise walks home with her dog, and they're just happy. Fern realizes the shoes weren't all they were cracked up to be, of course, and then it has like a little quiz in the back for, what's it say? Well, Louise's thing is she wants to be a big cheese. That's what she calls it. So She says, I still want Lottie Da shoes so I can be a big cheese. Do you pick one answer for each question and find out? So it's just like a fun quiz for girls, I guess. I guess this book would mostly be geared towards girls, but on my dream vacation I want to A, hike the Rockies, B, hike Rodeo Drive in Los Angeles, C, visit Williamsburg, Virginia and learn how to make candles. And then there's 6 questions like that, so you could just have fun with it, and they could do like a quiz and find out if they were up to par to be Lottie Da. So that is Louise the Big Cheese and the Lottie Da Shoes. It's by Elise Primavera, illustrated by Diane Good, and I just thought that if you were going to use it in a classroom, it would probably be just a fun afternoon kind of wind down story. There's a little bit of lesson in there as far as the grass is always greener, or things may not always be cracked what you think they're cracked up to be. So there's some lessons in there that you could pull out of the book. But for the most part, I just thought the book was fun and vibrant, and that's why I picked to do the review on this book. So, okay, well, have a great day.